What's up, guys? We're back with Hush Hush once again. Um, it's been a minute, so let's just play. I've been wanting to play this game since
So,
last
he
time we
offered
played. So
$400, and he said he'd get it back to me by next week.
Dimitri, that was very foolish. But save your story. We have a customer. Hola, aloha, and hello.
they're
Welcome
always saying the
to
most weird,
Green
out of
Coffee
pocket
House.
things.
What can I get for you today? Here you are. Have a great day.
W. Now we have an event here. I forgot what happened, but let's just go with the flow here. It's still early when you hear your doorbell ring. You're still toweling off from a morning shower, but luckily you're mostly dressed. Sound of the doorbell sends Quill racing down the basement. Last time she made that trip, you didn't see her for a few hours. You feel reasonably sure she'll stay out of sight, so you toss your towel into the laundry basket and open the front door. Annabelle's there. She's holding an armful. She's holding a full armload of mixing bowls and various baking ingredients. Her eyes light up in a broad smile when she sees you.
Morning, sugar. I have to tell you, you've got just the sweetest little rose bushes out front. I dare say the flowers are almost strawberry blonde. Give us a kiss.
What
I
happened? I
was
forgot
thinking
what
about
happened
you
last
all
time.
morning, and I don't feel like imagining it no more.
Annabelle manages to lean in for. He leans in and kisses you, both your cheeks, while jostling her supplies. She smells like cookies.
All right, sweetheart, why don't you show me to your kitchen? I got some dough proofing already, and we're ready for step 2.
Oh my gosh, she smells so good.
Thanks, sugar. Part of the job description, I dare say. Gracious me, what a cute little house you've got. This place has always caught my eye, but I've never found out who the owner is. There's always someone renting it short term. I've always wanted to ask them why there's so much Nepeta Cataria growing out front. They've got bushels of it.
What?
Catmint, sugar, or catnip. Sorry, I took a course on botanicals a few years back, and sometimes I still use the fancy names.
Two of you move into the kitchen, and Bonneville quickly takes over. She places down her supplies and tools, and nods satisfaction.
Perfect little kitchen. Nice and tidy, too. Glad to see it. So this morning, sugar, I'm gonna treat you to some of my homemade Cinnabons. One of my Mama's secret family recipes.
Yo?
The secrets are lemon zest and buttermilk in the dough, but you did not hear that from me. I closed down the bakery this morning for its monthly cleaning cruise, so for the next couple of hours, I'm your personal pastry chef. Sound good?
It's always been a dream.
Well, that's just wonderful, sugar. I'm so pleased I can be a part of this momentous moment in your life.
Okay. Bonneville oils up the kitchen counter and gently kneads a large amount of dough for a few moments. Then she begins to roll it out with a rolling pin.
So did things not work out with Ale, sugar? I thought for sure I had noticed a sparkle in your eye with her.
We spent some time together.
I see.
Bonneville flattens the dough and sprinkles a mixture of cinnamon and sugar all over it. Then, with an obvious expertise, she rolls the dough onto a large rope and cuts it into even-sized pieces. She places the newly cut and much more cinnamon bun-shaped goods into a baking dish and covers them.
Those will need to proof again for a while, so we got some time to kill. Here's where the recipes call for mimosas and charming company.
Annabelle retrieves a bottle of orange juice and a bottle of champagne. She pours you and her stuff a glass and raises a cheers to you.
Cheers to sweet summer adventures.
Socially acceptable morning drinks.
Well, sugar, if a gal can't help herself to a little sparkling OJ, there's something wrong in this world.
Okay. After a short while and make a few more drinks, Annabelle grows more and more giggly and vivacious. A few semi-scandalous comments you make have her laughing and softly shoving you away. You become aware that she stands closer and closer each time. Finally, your cheeks flush with her words, a little breathless. She smiles knowingly at you, and the timer goes off. Here you go.
Oh, there we are. The buns are all proofed and ready to go into the oven. Let's not keep those little sweet darlings waiting.
Monocle runs across the kitchen, waving her hands delectably side to side, and then you can't help but admire the way her breasts bounce as she moves. She puts the baking pan into the oven and sets the timer. She winks at you as she closes it.
Perfect. Now we just gotta give them about 30 minutes to get all poofy and good. I'll make the icing now while we're waiting. Do you mind handing me 2 cups of cream cheese? Oh, I mean 2 sticks. I'll start sifting the sugar. Sugar.
What? I was thinking Bonnabelle rubbing her own shoulder. Oh, okay. I guess that makes more sense. Here, give her a massage while she's literally cooking. Without missing a beat, she reaches back and pulls her hair out of your way, gladly accepting your kind gesture.
Oh, that feels so good, baby.
Oh my god. Your thumbs trace down her shoulder blades and you realize that her whole back is a twisted labyrinth of stress and tension. You discover a knot indicated with more ferocity, gripping and kneeing with all your strength your hands can bear.
Oh, yes, baby.
Like, E.T. Plus, guys. Your hands suddenly cramp down from the strain. This is the most formidable knot you've ever encountered. Frantically scanning the kitchen for support, you spell Bonnabelle's rolling pin. Over, grasp it, raise it into the air like a holy sword of tension slaying. Use the rolling pin to attack the knot, giving your all. The rolling pin nearly buckles under the pressure, but you finally see all the muscles in Bonnabelle's neck finally release her tension. You're more than a little whiny when you hear Bonnabelle slide in, utter rapt, rape. Really, you
That was the best massage I have ever had. Now, I haven't exactly had a whole lot, but in terms of comparison, this was like nothing I've ever had before. I hope so too.
You interrupt by the sound of an alarm, very loud, very close to start. It startles the two of you.
Oh, those are the buns. They've got to come out of the oven.
Bonnabelle quickly dozes over her mittens and takes the delicious smelling tray of oven with practiced aplomb. As you salivate over the glorious bounty, Bonnabelle's phone beeps. She checks and smiles fades instantly.
Sugar, I just got a text from the cleaning crew. They said there's a situation down at the bakery. Something about a gas line.
Bonnabelle rushes to gather her other things and she rushes back to you and kisses you.
I've got to run after all, but well, thank you for everything. You're gonna have me walking funny for a few days. That was incredible. You are incredible. Make sure you finish the icing and don't let those buns go to waste. Thanks, love. See you again.
The door closes as you saunter to the kitchen. You take a moment to look up at the cream cheese icing, whip up a batch, then eat cinnamon until you're absolutely stuffed. That felt relatively short. But W? Question mark? You got a little saucy ball at the end. Oh, we have another date, so I think we have another one in the night as well, but I forgot. I don't remember, I haven't checked. I haven't played it in 2 weeks. You arrive at the cafe slightly late after getting caught behind an ice cream truck for several blocks. The place is busy today, but Lotus is still giving you a friendly wave. Dimitri nods slowly and winks as he meets your eye. Searching the cafe, you finally spot someone with pink hair. You're surprised, however, to see that it isn't Elle. Dorian is sitting at a table, sipping an ice latte. He sees those signals for you to join him.
Hello. Nice to see you again. Gorgeous weather today, yes? Perfect conditions for a cold drink and some shade.
You beautiful man. Markets weren't looking good this.
Actually, yes. They were. I love a good bull market. Gets the blood and money pumping. Do you mind having a seat? I wanted to chat with you privately for a moment. And here's the perfect opportunity, since Elle is temporarily indisposed. It'll only take a moment, I promise. I just wanted to apologize if I came across as rude or condescending the other day when we first met. It was not my intention. I don't
Alright.
agree with the whole angry father / older brother stereotype. You know what I mean? Getting out the shotgun, asking, "What are your intentions?" I've been speaking with Elle, and she's indicated you know about her condition. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Heard that.
Yes, precisely. To get right to the point, Elle's condition has made her very vulnerable. So, I take the responsibility of watching out for her very seriously.
Manipulation.
Are you saying you speak from experience? Interesting. Well, I won't
Impress
lie,
Dorian.
but I find your implication intriguing and somewhat comforting. In any case, Elle has been talking about you non-stop since you dropped by. And she has that sparkle in her eye imploring me not to be overbearing or difficult. So I shall do my best not to. My first
Okay.
effort will be not to explain in grim detail the consequences if I have misjudged your character, if you mistreat my sister. I think we understand each other.
More than you
Excellent.
realize.
Oh, by the way, here, a little something to show my sister a good time.
Dorian reaches into his wallet and extends out a small stack of cash towards you. This must be $100 in hand.
Wonderful.
We'll take the money. We're broke right now. Dorian turns away from you and as he rises from his seat, smiling broadly.
Elle, there you are. We were just talking about you.
My apologies for taking so long. There was a very chatty person in there who wanted to tell me about her 9 grandchildren.
It's okay.
I didn't want to be rude. She was very, very proud and had a lot to say about each one.
Oh well. You have far too much patience for your own good sometimes.
Elle turns to you. You notice her slightly tucked a strand of hair behind her ear and smile.
I'm happy to see you. Thank you for coming. I hope Dorian made you feel welcome.
It's just about the weather.
It's true. Definitely something we can agree on. All right, you two. I'll get out of your hair. Have a great time. Elle, I'll drop by later tonight on my way home. Let me know if you want to have dinner. I'll have Jeeves prepare more foie gras.
What is that?
Sounds good, Dorian. I'll see you then.
Adieu.
Whatever. As Dorian leaves, he waves at Elle, who returns the gesture. She sits perfectly still, a gentle smile on her face, until he's out of view. Once he's out of sight, he seems to relax, returning her attention to you. Feel better?
Oh, just a bit. It can be a little hard to chat with Dorian around. He has strong opinions, and many of them. Secretly, I was hoping he wouldn't find either of us interesting enough to stick around. Was he polite, though? He didn't do his scary big brother performance, did he?
And you're blessed about me. Think me.
You know, you're right. I shouldn't let him pester me, especially when he isn't
Manipulate.
here.
This is why we need those bad skills.
Thanks. That makes me feel a lot better.
I didn't think she would like that, to be honest.
So, are you enjoying your vacation? I hope so. I can't tell if my town is good for vacations because, well, I live here. Are there tours? Have you taken any good pictures of birds?
Birds here are world class.
That's good to hear. A town should always take pride in its birds. So, you'll have to forgive me, but I'm not very good at going on dates.
Me neither.
I didn't plan any activities or or bring any flowers or anything. So, I hope you're not hoping for a surprise cake or turnips.
How did Buzz ever been on?
Well, I know you're teasing me now, but I'm going to pretend that you're bad at it and accidentally making me feel happy instead.
Yeah. You can tell that Alice still isn't entirely at ease before you can figure out what to say next. You notice Lotus coming to your table.
Hola, aloha, and hello. Welcome to the Queen Bean Coffee House. Nice to see you both again. I'm here to take your orders. And also to ask if you'd like to make a donation to the Chubby Bunny charity drive today.
Charity drive.
Chubby Bunny? Oh, goodness. That sounds adorable. What exactly is a Chubby Bunny charity, and how do we help? It's so great. If you make a donation to Chubby Bunny, the Queen Bee Coffee House will give you a free bag of marshmallows.
Yo.
The larger your donation, the more marshmallows you get. Our proceeds go to the Sabrosa Animal Shelter,
Nubby.
which does in fact take care of bunnies. Now, we can't legally tell you to put a whole bunch of marshmallows in your mouth because that's a joking hazard. But let's just say you'll be in good company today if you do.
Looking around the cafe, you notice most people are stuffing their mouth full of marshmallows and trying to say Chubby Bunny.
Chubby Bunny! Woo! Been training my whole adult life for this.
What do you think? Do you guys
You
want to make a
guys, all these
donation?
side characters.
I would love to, actually.
I love animals.
Oh, wow! That's so incredibly generous of you. Thank you. Hold on. I'll go get your marshmallows right away. Wow! That was so kind of you. What a wonderful thing to do. This is such a thoughtful thing to do. Most of the time, if our family donates to a charity, they send a check and request a donation receipt.
What does that mean?
It loses a bit of the magic, I think, when Daddy is just trying to offset his taxes. Listen to me. Still talking about my family issues. I just need to relax and have some fun. Maybe I can ask you some questions this time?
Yeah, go for it.
All right then.
Q&A.
Let me think. What do you do for work?
I do fitness and training.
I should have guessed. I was looking at those biceps and imagining what...
Wait, what?
Well, I mean, I thought you looked rather lumpy. But in a good way. I mean, how about another question?
Okay.
This is kind of a strange question, but I'm always interested in the answer. What's the weirdest dream you've ever had?
You're you're still speaking a strange, uncanny dread takes you as the words are not your own. Ella's reaction is immediate, her eyes wide in surprise.
What? What did you say?
For a moment, you're unsure what to say. Your fear may have scared her, but instead, her expression becomes thoughtful.
That's a weird, strange coincidence. Someone I know says that all the time. But he always adds, Sauver ce que l'homme infavila.
This is a reference I don't know. For a moment, Elle is lost in thought as though strange, straining to remember something. When next she speaks, the dread is already gone from you.
I think it's a poem. Or...
Liz popped up suddenly, interrupting your conversation.
Okay, guys, I ran as fast as I could. Here are your marshmallows. Whoever can fit the most in their mouth and still say Chubby Bunny is the winner. Supposedly. Once more, I cannot encourage you to put too much food in your mouth. But, I mean, who's gonna listen to me? Enjoy! Look, these marshmallows are shaped like little bunnies too. Do you want to go first, or should I?
You go first.
Okay. This is so silly.
Elle starts to stuff marshmallows into her mouth, doing her best not to giggle as she cheeks puff up. At one point, she stops and waves her hand in a mock frustration. Would you? You hand her another marshmallow. She's up to five. She managed to push it with a delicate finger. What was that? What was that? Elle starts to laugh. Her lips perk up, and barely containing the marshmallow, she finally awkwardly chews them, and she's laughing hysterically when she's done.
Oh my goodness. I almost couldn't chew them at all. You meanie! I think I was perfectly comprehensible with five in my mouth. I think maybe you weren't listening very carefully. I must insist you do it with at least four to secure your victory, in the interest of fairness.
You pick up a bunch of the marshmallows, gauging them relatively dense and squishiness. You feel a high degree of certainty that you can fit six. Elle watches you with eager enthusiasm, her eyes sparkle in anticipation. Will we die? Hold on. If we do it, let's look and see what happens. Oh, wait, she eats a choke. Start turning blue, and Dimitri runs from the behind the counter to save you. With one slap on the back, you spit out all the marshmallows right into Dimitri's hand, scoops them away, and hands you a napkin.
Here you are. A valiant effort, my friend. But one must know their limit and stay within it. Miss L.
Dimitri dresses away, and Elle puts her hand on yours, her eyes widen with concern. Maybe that wasn't the best.
You gave me quite a fright there. Wait a moment. If I counted right, I think I won. Wow. I can't
All that,
remember the last
and we
time
didn't
I
win.
won anything. This is wonderful. Goodness. Sorry. That probably sounds really silly. Getting all worked up over a silly marshmallow contest.
You girl, I never had a chance.
I'm sure we can say it was misfortune and hubris that was your downfall.
Okay, no need to get political now.
Sorry. Now I'm just being silly. Thank you for a great competition.
Hey, you two! Sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to give you a special treat for coming in today. On the house. Would you two care for a strawberry milkshake? I got 2 straws.
Oh, that sounds lovely. Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Oh, I suppose we're sharing at least one straw, yes? 2 straws, 1 strawberry milkshake.
I don't mind at all. We and Elle drink the milkshake together, and her expression is one pure delight the whole time.
Oh, would you look at the time? My bus is going to be here soon. The stop is just across the street. You don't mind waiting with me, do you?
You don't drive? Well, I think she told us she couldn't drive.
Wonderful.
Elle takes a moment to sip her drink and make sure it doesn't go to waste. Her mind seems to wander, and she suddenly smiles to herself. When she stops to take a breath, she smiles and reaches out for your hand. She squeezes it twice.
The bus shouldn't be much longer. I don't need to hurry until I see it come around the corner. It's basically the riskiest thing I do every day.
I understand. I too like to live dangerously.
No,
Okay.
I know this probably sounds a little odd, but I really like the bus.
Same.
I'm not allowed to drive a car myself. My condition makes it much too dangerous. I can't get a license. The bus is sort of my way to be more independent. I appreciate it more than I can say.
Same. Elle turns towards you, catching her eyes. She stares at you rather soulfully, as though uncovering the layers of you. Finally, she nods, having her made up about something. She turns her gaze back to the street and takes a deep breath.
You're the only person I've ever dated that hasn't asked me about my hair, about Dorian's hair.
I don't really care, to be honest. That's cute.
as it was at one point. I feel like I should tell you this, just so you know. Just so your imagination doesn't fill in the blanks and make you think I'm strange. The truth is, I keep my hair this way because Dorian likes it. He likes that our hair matches. He likes that I keep it short. This probably sounds so strange to you. It's not that Dorian forces me to keep it this way. He just sort of expects it. Short hair is less likely to get caught on things if I fall asleep somewhere unsafe. Pink hair helps catch people's attention. It's girly and pretty, and that's what Dorian's sister should be like. It's hard to explain. Lots of family drama over a very long time. Something I don't want. I don't want to disappoint him, I guess.
Really attractive.
Thank you. I think you would be pretty too.
That sucks though. Elle twirls a finger around a loop of hair. She's quiet for a moment. She finally goes to say something. You watch her eye grow suddenly heavy. Her head swoops down and she falls asleep. Oh, this is her thing. You prepare to put your arm around Elle to keep her stable, but she doesn't fall. Her breathing is slow and gentle. She really has fallen asleep. Watch her chest rise and fall each breath. No. You turn your eyes away and sitting quietly with Elle until she starts to stir.
Oh my gosh, I fell asleep. I didn't miss my bus, did I?
You did. Can I drive you home?
Oh no. That's too bad. I was really looking forward to it. But I appreciate your help. Thank you so much. I would definitely like a ride home, please.
Elle accompanies you to your car. You manage to drive away from the bus before it reveals your dishonesty. On their car ride home, Elle's mostly quiet. By the end of the trip, she leans over and kisses you on your cheek.
Thanks. I'll see you again soon, I hope.
She says goodbye and walks into her house. So we got one secret, so that was cool. Evening. We have another date. Buttered in. What time is it? Nah, we'll end it here. We'll start off with Eli tomorrow. No, next Friday. But yeah, I'm gonna try to cut these videos shorter. Keep only like the funny stuff or the cool stuff or lore related stuff. Just so that they're not so long and they can fit more into a video. Like, we're building on day 11, it's like gonna be like part, what, 7 or something? I don't know. I'll see what I'll do. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's Freak Friday. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe. Bye.